There are concerns about protests erupting this week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jensen McKee, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Jonathan Stinn. The calls for protests are coming from former President Donald Trump amid concerns he might face arrest on criminal charges this week. To break down the case and the concerns, here's ENN's Alyssa Carter.
Thanks, Jonathan. While former President Trump's lawyer and spokesperson says that there has been no communications from prosecutors, Trump has declared in a post on his social media platform that he expects to be taken into custody very soon. According to the Associated Press, the case stems from a grand jury investigation in New York over payments that then-candidate Trump made to women he was once romantically linked to. The question is whether so-called hush money payments violated business or campaign laws. Trump's former personal attorney was already convicted on federal charges related to the payments, and no former president has ever been charged for a crime. According to the Associated Press, authorities in New York are preparing for potential protests following Trump's social media posts over the weekend.
Thanks, Alyssa. The legal issues didn't stop the former president from his public appearances. Former President Trump was in Tulsa last week for the NCAA Division I Wrestling Finals. U.S. Senator Markwayne Mullin invited Mr. Trump and said the visit was not political and that Trump was just visiting Tulsa at his invitation.
A McAllister police officer was critically injured in a car crash on Friday while escorting a fallen officer. Jada Childress in Tulsa joins us with the latest on the officer's condition.
According to Tulsa's News on 6, the McAllister Police Department held a prayer vigil on Sunday night for Officer Joseph Barlow. The officer is fighting for his life after a pickup crashed head-on into his police cruiser during a funeral procession for the McAllister police captain. The wreck happened on Highway 75 south of Glenpool. The pickup swerved to avoid the stopped funeral procession. He crossed through the median, went through the guardrail, and hit the police car. The pickup driver was identified as 39-year-old Martin Rodriguez. He was arrested for driving without a license and driving illegally while causing bodily harm. Barlow's family has asked for privacy and will release details when they are available.
An Oklahoma man is headed to prison after a triple murder. Here's ENN's Jocelyn McKee with details.
Lawrence Paul Anderson was sentenced to life without parole for killing 3 people, including 2 family members. According to the Oklahoman, Anderson killed his neighbor and cut her heart out to feed to his family. The newspaper reported investigators said Anderson wanted to release the demons. Anderson was mistakenly released from prison when he appeared on a mass commutation docket during the early months of Governor Kevin Stitt's first term in office. The families of the victims are suing Governor Kevin Stitt, the state Pardon and Parole Board, and others for federal civil rights violations related to Lawrence Paul Anderson's release. The defendants have filed motions to dismiss the action.
2 weeks ago, Oklahomans voted no to legalize recreational marijuana. According to The Guardian, 2,890 licenses have been approved for medical marijuana businesses, and 10% of residents own a medical marijuana card. With all of the votes counted, 61% of the voters rejected the proposal to legalize recreational marijuana.
Only a few more weeks of school are left, but there are still plenty of field trips for Epic families. Renee Collins in our Tulsa Bureau has the trip scheduled this week.
If Epic families are looking for a fun way to meet other students and bond this week, Epic Charter Schools has plenty to offer. On March 21st, Epic will be hosting our Community Health and Wellness Fair in Alva. This will include blood pressure checks, recipes, and healthy eating habits, kids' activities, and things you need to know to keep your family healthy. On March 27th, students will get a history lesson on Oklahoma and all of its culture at the Chisholm Trail Museum in Kingfisher. Finally, Epic high schoolers will dance the night away at Oklahoma City's Epic Prom. The theme is Enchanted Forest, and the prom is at the Sam Noble Museum in Norman on March 24th and 25th. For more info about all of these events, check out our website at epiccharterschools.org.
It's a great week to recover from spring break with not a lot going on in entertainment. But if you are looking for something to do, Morgan Costa in the Tulsa Bureau has a few highlights.
Catch Anna and Elsa at the Frozen musical. It is coming to the Oklahoma City Civic Center March 22nd through April 2nd, the Harlem Globetrotters will be performing at the Paycom Center, at the Tulsa Boost BOK Center in Tulsa. Toby Mac Hits Deep Tour is on Saturday, and the Tulsa Oilers play at home on March 26th. With your community calendar, I'm Morgan Costa.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.